Peace. We're gonna come back with a quick video. First and foremost, hopefully, most on your house, I was blessing all day. By His mercies, we aren't consumed. We're alive in the most on your house, His body too. We're naturally alive. And yeah, I just kind of want to get into this real quick. Let's grab this real quick. This is another. It's been streaming now. I haven't watched it, but I watch it online. But this was scrolling on online and shit. So with Sinners, I just got to be the fifth or something. The movie, review we did for it, man. But honestly, too, I just want to grab this real quick. It's just gonna be real quick. The fact that honestly, with the movie, because I'm in the group, based talking about The Wire, and I just seen an ad about it, and and it was about how it's on HBO now. The ad was how it had Michael B. Jordan, how he went from The Wire, and, he started things started from The Wire, and now it's a Sinners, because it was an HBO type of thing. It was an HBO ad on there, and it was in the group I'm in on Facebook group I'm in about The Wire, man. So I think it said from the city to the Duke thing. But whatever, man. My point is that pretty much, man. I think we mentioned this in the movie. In the review before. But I was since today's 13th, I was finished up reading Proverbs 13, man. Pretty much everybody in the movie, man. If y'all haven't seen it yet, man, because this whole movie, like the elder brother Zabak out of HOR said, the whole movie was scriptural, man. I am surprised. Well, I'm not surprised, but because it's still dealt with more spiritual aspect of going against your own will, your own desires, and and how not being envious of sinners, and it was more. It actually had a lot of spiritual more element than than the which no, don't get twisted, which the Book of Clarence did, but it was just more of a historical aspect of our ancestors, our forefathers, and also too, and that was also a faith too as well. And when we talked about it. But I am a little semi shocked that I've done more reviews for this movie than that Book of Clarence, something like that. You'll think you'll be, but maybe Lord's will revisit it. But yeah, man. But I think it's also too, it was just a better movie, honestly. But yeah, man, this is what it is now. But I think it's online now. It's on streamings now. It's not in theaters no more. But but pretty much my point is, let me get to the point. Everybody in that movie was a sinner, man. So let's get this in Proverbs chapter 13, verse 21. It says, evil pursueth sinners, but to the righteous good shall be repaid. So exactly. So that's just what it is too. But even of course, just that's what, because it is too. I remember I had a classmate one time, he said this, man. He said, trouble is always follows me, man. But this, y'all know, saying that trouble is always follow certain people. And so a lot of times too, well, one, it's a balance thing too, because certain people, they just kind of can't catch a break. These things just always happen to them. But even with that too, that's where we had to have self-examination. Okay, maybe it's something I'm doing, so that, because that has happened to me, a lot of things, especially this year. But I still had to come to more realizations. There's a lot of stuff that I'm doing, and it's a lot of stuff that I need to change inwardly, so that's is what it is too. But even, yeah, that's the one thing too. But also too is how that whole trouble following me thing. That's also too how you're living as well, man. So yeah, man, as well, man. That's what it is too. Speaking of that, man. Honestly, man, like May said, man, and what it is too. We about to grab this inside right, because a lot of times too, man, there's a void in a lot of people's lives, man. And what that void is, like May said, man, it's a most tiny house shop, man. That's is what it is, man. That's why, a lot of people they because I ain't gonna say it personally, but somebody even right now, I'm not even going there, but it's a lot of people, man. They got good things. They got things going for them: a natural side, career, job, money, finances, all that stuff, man. But but there's just the void still missing, man. But it's really the most on your house shot, man. Not even saying if you had the most on your house shot as well, because of course you're still gonna go through the human experience. Because even your house shot was or sorrowful unto death. Even in the beginning, that's what was one of the curse. He said, listen, much affliction shall the sons of man go through, man. So sons of Adam, people were going to go through. Because even if there's one only person that, that was promised in earth and in history was promised a good life, and that was Solomon, man. But even he went through some things, man. Like because he even talks about it. Dude, what we reading out of Proverbs, the Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, some Psalms or something like that. Oh, I think he did some songs. But yeah, anyway, man, even wisdom of Solomon as well, man. So like so yeah, message is what it is too. Let's grab this inside right real quick to switch gears, because that's a perfect segue to that. But yeah, man, let's grab Ecclesiastes real quick. It says without a God. I don't want that without a God. Yeah, Ecclesiastes also on the side right, chapter 20, verse 32. Necessary patience is in seeking the Lord is better than he that leadeth his life without a guide. And see, that kind of ties into, ironically enough, that ties into what we just talked about with when the days of Noah, man. Like the transgression, man. Where people don't want that they don't want a guide. They don't want to be. They despise the mean. They want to do what they want to do, their own will, man. But the will of the Most High house shall last forever, man. Because my will, man, it's not going to. It's momentarily. It's not going to last, but but for so long. But the Most High house shall's will is forever, man. But this is what it is, man. See, actually, the lines up going back to Sinners, man, because that's what was told to the character in Sinners, Lil Sammy, man. He said, "Listen, man, make your music for the Most High house, shot, man." Like, but he followed his own desires. He didn't want to do that. And what happened to him, man? Like, now, and y'all see it. He was scarred for life. Like, not only physically but spiritually as well, man. But that's what it is, man. Like, it's like, and also too, people a lot of times, like, in life, man, people like like we see this movies, TV shows, and even in real life, honestly, more in real life than even in those, man. A lot of times we got hearken to warnings, man. Like even a lot of things that happen to me, you got to hearken to warnings, man. We're about to grab this in Proverbs 13:1, man. But you got to hearken to warnings, man, with things, man, too, man, because a lot of times we just don't hearken to warnings as well, man. I was talking about that with my mom the other day. A wise son, let's go with Proverbs 13:1. A wise son heareth his father's instruction, exactly, but a scorner heareth not rebuke. So yeah, man. A lot of times too, we don't hearken, honestly, man. And that's why it says don't despise his chastisement, because his chastisement is the one goes to the ones he loves. But if he doesn't chastise you, that means a bastard. And according to law, Deuteronomy 23, a bastard shall not enter into congregation of the Lord. So if you don't want that chastisement, that rebuke, man, you can't enter into the Most High house's body inwardly, man. So wisdom is his spirit can't sup with you, man. Can't sup with me if I'm doing that, man. So. Yeah, man, I just want to go into that Sinners, review real quick. So hopefully it's edifying. Yeah, it's going to be real quick, though. It's going to be real quick. But anyway, so peace.